Reese's Pieces. Happy Vlogmas Day 4. As you can see, once again, I'm in my room, just chilling out. It's been a very low-key, non-working day. So I promised I would record every day. And you know what? This is really good. I'm going to tell you why it's really good. Because you guys can see there's a lot that I don't share with you, a lot you do not see behind the scenes when it comes to being a mom of special needs kids and trying to run a business, pay bills, that sort of thing, and just navigate life. It is a lot. So what you guys saw yesterday, if you watched the vlog, if you're new here, I'm Kim, K to the I to the M, and the M stands for motivation. I'm the wife of 1 and mom of 5. And 4 of my kids are on the autism spectrum, so my life is very busy. What you saw yesterday, for those who have been following me, what you saw was me going through the motions after having a car accident. So I kind of want to come and talk about that today. And just to kind of, just be honest with you and be real with you in regards to what happened. It wasn't my fault. But I'm the one that got ticketed. So long story short, we were making a right turn. The woman in front of me, we both stopped for a minute because there was traffic coming the other way. So we had to both look to the left to make sure the one was driving, her husband's in the car with her. She had pulled off. And so I pulled right behind her. And then she abruptly stopped. It's like you're right there. You're right next to each other. And so she was moving. So I moved and she stopped and I hit her because she abruptly stopped. It's like she changed her mind. And she was all apologetic. I'm sorry. I was trying to check for traffic. I was like, it's fine. It is what it is, but unfortunately, my daughter was like, I'm going to get you she has a camera, a dash cam. So she wants to get me one. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to suck it up. I'm the one that got ticketed. I'm the one that, had to, even when I called my insurance company and I filed the claim, I explained to them, even the police officer put on there what happened. It's on the police report. But when you rear end someone, you're at fault. It is what it is. So hit the lady, ran to her. We literally oh, I shouldn't have did that, but we jerked and I had my seatbelt on. So this right here hurts. And if you followed me, saw yesterday, I still had to go do what I had to do. I had to go, before I went to Costco, I had to stop and go get my key fob. I think I told you guys that. Got that taken care of. They took care of me. Good. Shout out to King's Ford. Shout out to you guys. They have been taking care of my car for Ford. And I'm like, how ironic is this? My car broke, I just in a car accident and I'm coming to get my key, but I need to get I have a auto guy, who will fix my car. I'm not taking it to the dealer. That will not happen because the dealer will fix it. It will be extremely expensive. So I'm going to have him do it. But if you look at yesterday's vlog, you'll see that, there was damage. It's not bad though. The car's still drivable. I just thank God for that. I thank God. Let me just say that we are safe, that it wasn't, I call myself avoiding the highway to prevent this from happening, and it ended up happening on a side road. It was just weird. They were fine. I actually asked them, and I recorded them too. I said, you guys okay? Are you hurt? They were like, no, we're fine. Okay, good. That's all I need to hear. So, now of course with with whiplash, the next day you feel it. So she may say something like that. She was like, yeah, she said, my head hit the back of the seat, but I'm fine. I was like, okay. So she's probably going to say she had a headache. It's insurance. They're going to get paid. They're going to get money for Christmas. It is what it is. I'm frustrated and I'm upset because I almost stayed home. And I'm not putting the blame on anybody. It happened because it happened. But I should have left well ahead of that. And I was waiting for my daughter. And she said she was ready to go. So I'm sitting in the car waiting for her. Come on, come on. She's changing her clothes, that's one thing about having a child with, you know, autism and who's also into cosplaying and all that. She wanted to change her clothes. I'm like, you said you were ready to go. Anyway, hurry up. So it was all that. So we ended up avoiding the highway because by the time we left, going on the highway, we got stuck on the highway. So that's why I ended up going. Had we left earlier, I would have went a different route. It may not have happened. But it is what it is. Things happen for a reason. I was not driving fast at all. Wasn't speeding, any of that, because we were at a standstill. So it wasn't like I ran into her because I was speeding. So it was none of that. But so I just wanted to touch base with you guys. Today is just a rest day. I had said I was going to go down today and get my decorations up. Not going to do that. I also had some other work I could do here from home, from my bed. So some computer work, paid some bills today. Got some other situations with my children I have to work out. Logistic stuff with services that they're getting, and having to micromanage the care of them and the people who take care of them, micromanaging them. It's very challenging because all of the people who work with my children are from other countries. So there's sometimes a language barrier. Sometimes they don't have like the wherewithal to understand how things kind of work. They've just gotten to the States, you know, from, you know, the country they're from. And yeah, it can be a challenge. And so that's a big challenge. And so I'm trying to work out with the agency, okay, what's the best way for us to communicate? Because this is, I can only speak so many languages. So, I mean, thankfully I do speak, you know, a little French. I speak a little, you know, Tree. I speak a little Fanti, which is my husband's language. I speak a little Swahili, which is Kenyan's language, a little bit. I learned that years ago, but not enough to manage, just not enough. So that takes its toll. And so I said today, I've got to rest because I was up most of the night because I was in so much pain from just my back and all that from the accident. And although I'd taken the muscle relaxers that my doctor prescribed, I was still in a lot of pain. So today I really just rested, did some self-care, did my face, you know, did some, you know, just kind of a spa kind of day kind of thing, if you will. And then I did some other work and some editing and things like that. So this is going to be a very short video, guys. I said I'm going to be recording every day. So I just wanted to explain what happened because I didn't give you guys in detail in the last video about what happened, about the accident, how it happened, and, you know, what was going on. You know, it's stuff like that is kind of inevitable sometimes, you know, depending on how close you are. Like if you have to, you know, if you're parked, typically you're not bumper to bumper, but you're, I don't know, maybe this far apart from a person if you're at a light or something, or if you're turning, you know, you're right behind them. You're waiting for them to turn and everything. And when I tell you she abruptly, we both went and she just stopped. Didn't give me a chance. As soon as she pulled off, like there was no way to even get enough room for her to be in front of me because we were both turning and the traffic was coming. So I think she was trying to rush to get the traffic and then she miscalculated it. I think you guys kind of get my gist on that. So, but it is what it is. If you guys, sometimes you see me when I'm doing videos and I may be driving, it's sitting up on my dash, right? Or if I'm driving and you see me pointed to Kalila has the camera. So I'm not holding it. I'm not, you know, putting myself in danger. Or if I am holding it, I have done before where I'm still driving and she and I are having a conversation. I'm holding it up like this and we're talking, I'm looking as I'm driving and we're having a conversation and the camera's on her. So it's not on me. Or otherwise I'm actually parked doing that. So I'm very safe when I'm driving. And I had told the police officer, I said, I have not had a car accident in 30 years. I think it's longer than that. Christina was born, her 30th birthday was this year. It's been longer than that. I think 35 years or something like that I've had a car accident. I remember the first year I started driving, I had a car accident. I collided into a school bus because the person in front of us cut both of us off and we both kind of ran into each other, kind of collided to each other. So we slid into each other. That was crazy. But yeah, so just let you know, I am a safe driver. I'm very careful when I'm vlogging and doing my stuff. If I'm on the road, my shorts, you may see me, you know, in my shorts doing something like that, but nothing to where I'm holding it. I'm not paying attention to when I'm driving. Like, I just want to make sure that point is there. When the accident happened yesterday, I wasn't even on my phone. It was sitting in the base and my husband was calling me But he didn't call me till after the accident happened. And so we did talk briefly. So if you see in the video, you'll see that my camera is actually sitting on my dash because you can see the police officer going to the other car. So, yeah. So, guys, I'm going to make this short. Today is Thursday, Vlogmas Day 4. You know, Vlogmas is not about Christmas stuff. Like, it's just for 25 days you vlog, you know, of December, and for whatever it is. And so a couple of my videos will be some throwbacks from Ghana that I have yet to upload, and I'm going to get those done so you guys can see me going to the village, the naming ceremony. There's another video of me shopping and describing some things about Ghana, where I was, and yeah, some other stuff. So, all right. And then later on in the month, I'm going to do a day in the life. I'm a worship leader, so I'm going to show you guys, you know, what I do, get prepared, you know, for church and all of the techniques of that. And I'm going to do a video about that. People have asked me, I've been doing worship music for, oh gosh. Well, okay. So I'm trying to remember when I started leading, because the worship teams did not start really until the 90s, right? So doing worship leading for, let's see, since probably Kellen was born in 19. So I'm gonna say the praise teams like started in like 89, something like that. Yeah, 80, 89, 90, 90, 90, 91, something like that. So you do the math. And I've been worship leading ever since. So I had taken a break for a while. I do that sometimes. I was with one church for 25 years, was one of the lead worship leaders there. Took a break for a while, went to another church because we were kind of sitting, and did help them out. And then I sat again. And so now I'm back with one of my friends, is a pastor. So, all right, Reese's Pieces, this is going to be a very short video, not long at all. Not even 15 minutes, I don't think so. But I'm just going to continue to rest. I'm going to push my water. Also, as you can, see, this bag is full of supplements. It's echinacea, vitamin C, B12, D3, zinc, iron. I take a lot of supplements every day to kind of prevent. And so today I even felt kind of weird, like either I ate something weird yesterday, it was making me feel weird. I said, oh, I feel like maybe something's coming on, but I also feel weird because of the accident, because I feel a little shaky from that. But I took all my supplements, and of course I have daily medication as well that I take. And so just really just doing some self-care today, some self-reflection. I have not read my word today. I will. I always try to find time for some sort of study or something, and you know, I have to do that. That's a part of my regimen. So all right, guys. As I said, this is going to be about just a 15-minute talk, but happy Vlogmas Day 4. Hope you guys are having an amazing day, and hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.